Good morning. This is awesome. My mother, which mom, maybe you're watching this, texted me and was just like, "Hey, so no coffee with Connor, huh? Is it sleeping with Hadley instead?" And there's a little bit of truth to that. We're a little late. I'm a little late getting out of the house. My wife has a dentist appointment, and so I had to get Hadley up and ready to go before I could go hang out with all my friends online, which is good because y'all should come second to those two. So sorry, I'm not sorry. So I'm thinking we have to move this little coffee with Connor thing maybe like back a half hour or so, because it's like evening time and I want to take you guys on. I mean, it's morning, but it's dark out. And if I'm going to be taking you on walks to the coffee shop, I want you guys to be able to like see where we're at and what we're doing. But I have this awesome little shop right down the street from me called Clotted Coffee. It's a little Irish coffee shop. That's just really, really cool. It's like a standing room only type place. I just walked past a woman and she looked at me like I was crazy, which I kind of am. Just like talking to myself. Here's Clean Cuts, your local neighborhood barbershop. It's the corner hangout in the summertime. I also have to get eggs. So you're really just diving into a Friday morning with Connor here. I gotta get eggs and coffee. But my whole hope is, this fall, which we're in the thick of it, and into this spring, I'm just going to be really a lot more intentional with being online and being in touch with everyone out there who's invested in myself, invested in my family, and who is invested in my music. And so I want to kind of provide opportunities to like pull back just like the curtain between like all the pictures I post and like the highlight reels of like the Steubenville conference and the stuff that like make everything we do look awesome, and just kind of give you a glimpse into the behind the scenes stuff on a consistent basis. So I'm committing to it every Friday morning. Maybe we'll do like 7:30 instead of 7. So whether that's I'm here in St. Paul, if that's I'm out like next week you'll catch me in Chicago, because I'll be out leading worship for an event there, and then that Friday I'll be in transit to Nashville because we have a gig in Chattanooga. Chattanooga, I feel like that should be a Scottish city. In a week, next weekend, or 2 weekends from now. So the hope is kind of wherever I'm at, since it's a Friday morning, there's a good chance I could be traveling. I could be walking to this coffee shop, which is definitely a consistent Friday routine for me. Maybe I need to get eggs from the Mississippi market, which is where I'm going right now. Or maybe it's just writing. Abe and I write a ton on Fridays. And so I would love for... Oh no, are they closed? Wait, where are the hours? I want breakfast. Come on now. Maybe if I just like hold up my phone and say, look, I have people who want in to watch me get eggs. Isn't that ridiculous? I have people who want to watch me get eggs. Oh, 7:30. 7:15. Okay, we're going to have to wait. Guess I have to go get coffee first. So I'm excited to provide insight into that, and also like to kind of share more of like what's behind what I'm doing, the inspirations from the Lord that go into the songs that I'm writing, or even that just stuff that He's doing in my life and the life of my family. I'm not going to jaywalk. I'm going to wait. I'm going to be good. Mom, if you're watching this, I'm not jaywalking. So you guys can kind of get some insight into all of those different things that kind of go on behind the scenes of me as I really build this music career and make it a career that works for our family. So I'm excited. I'm super excited. There's a lot of cool opportunities kind of in limbo right now. Different meetings that I've had with people, phone calls, Skype, that I'm just really excited about. And the Lord's been really good and really stretching me and helping me grow. I'm gonna get coffee, hold on. Oh, tell me to oh, I just spilled it. Sorry about that. It's an awesome little coffee shop, but it's so tiny. Yeah, no problem. Have a great weekend. It's so tiny that I didn't want to be like sitting there just like talking out loud to everyone. But you can see it's like kind of like a standing room only type place. Also, another whole thing is I love coffee, as most of you guys know, and so I thought it would be a fun way to connect with people is you shouldn't have coffee alone. And so I think coffee is just like such a fun way of building community, and a lot of the times when I'm hanging out with people out here, we go get coffee and it's a blast. Or if we're traveling, we go get coffee. Or Katie and I drink a lot of coffee together, and unfortunately, it's like kind of getting too cold to do it outside on the porch, but we can, drink it inside where it's warm. Oh, look at that steam. Oh, so much joy, Lord. You are present in this moment. That coffee bag that I showed you guys, Dogwood Coffee, is the best coffee. Kevin, if you're still watching this, you can attest to how good Dogwood Coffee is. My mom could attest to how good Dogwood Coffee is. If there's anyone on here who's ever had Dogwood Coffee, I'm not getting paid to say that. I just want everyone to know how good Dogwood Coffee is. So, more specifically with music stuff, I put out a new song today on YouTube. It's a remix of Without You, done by Danny and Nico, who are down in Florida. I did a couple songs with them as kind of like a creative, just like exploration of my writing. I took 5 songs that were all super different. Some of you guys have them because you helped me promote Mountains when it came out, which were like just approaching a year on Mountains, which is crazy that it's been out for a year. So I got together with Nico and Danny in Florida, 2 new producers from who I've used in the past, and just wanted to do some like, just kind of some creative exploration in my writing and production and try to figure out what I'm capable of making. So I didn't really have any plans for the songs other than I just wanted to make them, and we did that, and it's been fun. We've used some of them in our live set. That was another point, is I wanted to have some songs with a little more energy to kind of mix up the live set, so we've done that. But we're kind of in the place of figuring out like where we're gonna go with them and what we're gonna do with them. And so the remix I've been wanting to put out for a while now because it's just super fun, and it's super fun to do live. And so it's on YouTube, so you can check it out. I posted it on my Facebook page and I shared it on my personal page. So go up there and check it out and let me know what you guys think, and turn it up because it's super fun to listen to loud. And then there's a couple other songs that we have that I say we all the time because I really think this is a communal effort. I can't do this alone, and by no means have I. So I always think of it as we, and that we is Katie and I, and now Hadley. That we is Abe, Josh, Joe. Abe drums and helps me produce and writes and is just always around and a great friend, and Josh, DJ Joshua J, who holds me down with the turntables and running the tracks, and Joe Masick, who DJs for me as well, and just there's like a whole community of people, my family, there's no way that I can even begin to attribute anything I'm doing to just myself. So whenever I talk about it, I always say we, which may sound weird because it's kind of a solo act, but I honestly don't see it as a solo act. So that's why I keep saying we. I don't have like a full-blown band or anything that I'm saying we for. I just have like me and the little trio, Josh and Abe, and the community of people that are backing me up on this. Are you guys seeing? This brings me so much joy, and you may be laughing at me, but I told my youth group at our last youth group that one of the ways I experience Jesus is in hot coffee in the morning, and it's so true. It's such a gift. So yeah, we have those songs. Without You came out today, and then I'm thinking we're doing Net Lifeline, and so sneak peek. I think I'll be releasing another single off of those 5 that we made for the Net Lifeline show. So if you're coming to the Net Lifeline show, you can be one of the first people to hear it. You'll be the first people to ever hear it live, which will be awesome. And so it should be up on Spotify and iTunes by then. And I'm working on a whole new EP. And the title of it's going to be called Skyscrapers. And I'm really, really excited. I'm collaborating with some new people. I'm getting back down to Nashville to work with Rick and Andrew on it. And we're piecing it together now. Abe is playing a much larger role in this one in terms of production, which I'm super pumped about. He's just really talented and really good, and really understands my vision, I think. And so so he'll be involved in this project as well. There's not really a timeline. It'll be out in the spring, early summer. I hate giving timelines because like with Mountains, I had to like start over on half the album, and we had to start over, so I can never have a timeline. But yeah, I'm thinking spring, early summer. I want these songs to be ready for the summer. Sorry, I'm talking too much. I just want to drink my coffee. Kevin, I'm sorry if you're still a little salty. My brother was out to visit here over Labor Day, and they got up early to go get us coffee from Clouded Coffee, and it was closed. And so he's a little salty. And Kathleen, I'm not sure what sugar you're talking about. It says get the sugar. Oh, cream and sugar in my coffee? Oh, no, I just like it straight up. Sorry. So what time is it? What time? Oh, it's 7:28. I can go get eggs soon. I might have to put you guys down once I go get eggs. So yeah, what else is going on? We got, I'm going to be in Chicago next week leading worship for a 3-day event. And then I go from there to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and we're playing at this old, really cool mill, this like renovated mill, which is an event center that they booked for us. It looks awesome. So if any of you guys are in Chattanooga, live near Chattanooga, or want to come to Chattanooga, we're playing on next Saturday night in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And then we'll spend the next day or two in Nashville. It probably will spend a day in Chattanooga just writing, because we're staying at a lake house there. So we're gonna just hole up for a full day and just write and work on some new music while we're down there. And then we'll spend a whole day in Nashville. There's a bunch of people that I'm looking forward to getting together with and have meetings set up with and whatnot, and maybe a writing session or two. So it's kind of like, since we're in the area, you just try to pack it all in, because I can't just like run off to Nashville all the time. So it'll be good. So I'm really excited that a lot could come from that weekend. It's been a while since I've been down there, and again, there's been just some cool conversations happening in terms of like kind of what's going to happen next for us. But I'm really excited. We've been investing in kind of all of our own production gear, all of our own lighting. So I don't know if any of you guys like saw the videos from the Steubenville conferences, but that's like top notch. I mean, they provide awesome production, awesome lights, sound. The people there were great. Shout out to Amy and Partnership for Youth for hooking me up with that and being so supportive. But I want to be able to bring like a top quality product every time we show up somewhere. I really take people's money and time seriously. I'm very honored by even one stream on Spotify, even though that's like half a penny. I really am. It really means the world to me that someone would take time out of their day, when time is like the most valuable thing we have, and would like listen to my music or watch this video or whatever. Um, and so if people are going to give me an hour and a half of their time, that's like crazy. And so I want it to be the best hour and a half that they've spent that day at minimum, maybe in their life. Probably not. Probably shouldn't be the best hour and a half you've ever spent in your life. I'll give you that. But maybe in the week, I don't know. Like I really want to be able to bring an experience and a performance that you find worth every penny that you spent to be there, and that you would recommend, saying like, hey, that was like awesome. I was engaged and we had a blast. So we're really putting the work in on our end, in buying like our own lighting rig, with intelligent lighting and trusses and all that stuff. So anytime we get booked kind of from here on out, we can just come in and say, hey, like here's exactly what we can bring. Here's like what it looks like from video standpoint, picture standpoint. And honestly, no one else is doing it. Like in the vein that we're trying to do this, Christian hip hop, singer songwriter worship type thing. Like no one's doing it. And, in the way that we are, or in the way that we are envisioning as we continue to grow this. And so I'm really, really excited about the shows we have coming up that we'll actually get to like take, kind of our whole setup to. I'm really excited to book more shows. We could go into like an old middle school gym that I like used to play basketball in growing up, and have like an awesome stage setup. So again, kind of all this like behind the scenes stuff I wouldn't just kind of like post on Facebook like, hey, we have lights now. But it's cool. It's been a fun development in all of this. So if you were to go back into my house right now, there's just boxes and cases and everything of lights and metal trusses and clamps and cords and cables, and it really drives me nuts because, as my wife can attest to, I like a clean house, and I really wrestle with just kind of like clutter. Oh man, and this time I'm like the number one culprit because it's all of my junk everywhere, and it's all so big that I can't really put it anywhere else. So part of me thinks I should just like set it up, like just set all the stands and the trusses up, and set up the smoke machines and the lights, and then like roll out of the bed in the morning and just like set it all on, and just like, wouldn't that be fun to like kind of just like have that going? Like you wake up and all of a sudden there's like strobe lights going. I think the world would be a happier place. Okay, my left hand is freezing, and I'm gonna go get eggs because it's time to get eggs. So I'm probably gonna let you guys go because I'm looking at the time now, and Katie's got to get to the dentist, and I'm still walking around St. Paul hanging out with you guys. So, Mom, yes, Assumption Academy, we would love to come back. So thanks for hanging out with me. We're gonna so Fridays every day we'll probably move it to 7:30, just so we can get a little bit more of the light. And once Katie starts back to school, it'll be easy. Like she'll be out the door and everything with Hadley by 7:30. So I got dad responsibilities before then. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to kind of give you guys a consistent peek into what I'm doing and what the Lord's doing. And like I said, who knows? Like maybe, on Fridays we'll talk music. Maybe we'll always have coffee. Maybe we will pray. Maybe we'll pray together. Maybe I'll kind of just share. I've been asked to do a lot of speaking gigs recently, and so maybe we'll kind of share like little highlights from what I'm talking about, and I don't know. I just kind of wanted to have a more consistent connection with all of you guys, and also I want to know. As I write, I want to start, like, I'm always trying to get better at what I do, and in order to do that, like, I want to write music that really resonates with the people who listen to it, obviously, right? Okay, Sorry, you're sitting on my coffee because I don't have enough hands for you.
That's just the way it is. It's like, you know.
Yeah, have a good one. Happy Friday.
Morning.
Just eggs?
Just eggs.
Flat out open already?
They are open. Isn't that great? I showed up here first. You were my number one priority.
They're open before us?
They open
Nuh-uh.
before you guys. They do. I'm
Whoa.
sorry.
No, that's okay. I didn't know this, or I probably would have gotten here earlier.
Coffee before eggs, right?
Yes.
Definitely.
I really like their chai. They have the best chai.
Who?
Cut out.
So do you spend just like crazy amounts of money over there because you're like right across the
Because
street?
I didn't know they were open.
Oh, there you go.
And then like when I get off, like then I don't want coffee.
Well, now you know. It's gonna change.
Wait,
It's gonna
it's all
change your
about
day.
it.
I'm
It's
sorry.
receipt.
I'm sorry.
Do you need a receipt?
I don't. I'm good.
Thank you.
Thank you. I love people. What a great little encounter with the clerk. Yeah, Kevin, share photos of your coffee. If you're drinking coffee, post a pic in the comments. I will share them later. Phil's. The Mississippi market is like a crazy organic, all natural market type thing. So they only have like $5 cartons of eggs, which I don't mind because I grew up on a farm and I only like those like all natural eggs. But it puts a dent in the budget sometimes. Anyways, okay, last thought is, hopefully I don't drop these eggs or crush them. Last thought is, I'm holding them like this. Is that terrible? Last thought is, yeah, I want to write music that resonates with people, like truly resonates with people. And so I'm really excited about this next project, Skyscrapers, because I think it's doing that. And I'm working with more people, and I think the more people that I can collaborate with, the broader, or just like the better my music will be. Like the more people I bring in, the more chances my music has of being more creative, of reaching more people, and it's just more fun to make music with people. But I would love, as we kind of get to know each other here, I don't want this always just to be like a, hey, I'm going to update you with my life. I want it to be like a, hey, let's just hang out. Yeah, I want to know your stories. I want to know what's going on in your lives, what you're wrestling with, what God is doing, what he's not doing, what's bringing you joy, where you find your hope, all of these things. So if you're watching this live and you want to comment or want to message me, or if you watch this like 5 days from now, I'm going to upload these to YouTube as well and put kind of like little episodes on YouTube. So like whenever you see this, it doesn't have to be now, it can be in 2 months. Anytime, like feel free to message me, email me, go on my website. You can reach me through my website, Instagram message, Facebook message. Because I want to write music that resonates with the human experience and with our faith and with what people are going through and with things that are happening in the world. Yeah. So hit me up. Like if you're willing to let me into your lives, I'm letting you into mine. And I'd love to, just kind of start this journey with you guys. Again, a lot of you have been along for the ride for a while, but I'm feel like we're about to hit a stride with this music thing, and I'm really excited about it. So that's all I got. Over and out. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your coffee. Enjoy your family and friends. Have a great weekend.